Thanks for clicking Weather on Demand. I'm meteorologist Sean Householder for UpperMichiganSource.com on this Friday, March 7th. We look around and it's a mild day. There is a chance for some snow, some mixed precipitation. It's kind of a dreary, drizzly day across Upper Michigan, but look at where temperatures stand first thing on this Friday morning at the 8 o'clock hour. Into the teens. Newberry cool, one of the cooler spots, 18. But we've been checking into the upper teens all across central and southern UP. Meanwhile, a touch warmer as you look further west, closer to the front. And we've seen steady southerly winds all through yesterday, through the overnight hours. Started to slack off just a bit. You can see a peak wind gust of 21 miles an hour over towards this, I should say, Newberry. Not a big deal. Winds have certainly slowed down over the past 12 hours or so. Mostly cloudy as we start the day, and we can see some moisture finally working in, especially across west and central Upper Michigan. There was some snow reported at the towards Houghton Hancock this morning, but much of this not actually reaching the ground. Looks like some bright banding over towards Iron County, I should say. And that is perhaps just now starting to reach the ground, but many of our surface observations stayed dry through the first part of this morning. We keep the threat for some mixed precipitation. You can see that working across parts of Minnesota into Wisconsin now, and we span out high pressure, a dominant feature across the Mississippi River Valley, right through the Ohio River Valley into the eastern Great Lakes. But it's kind of a messy start to the day in places like the Outer Banks, right through the mountains of the Carolinas. Winter storm warnings effective for places like Winston-Salem into the lee side of the Appalachians. Some cold air damming and some wintry precipitation for those folks. Closer to home, we look just upstream north and west, and we can see some cold air is still in play. And this cold air will continue to just lurk over the North American continent over the next several days. Look at these temperature readings into the teens, 20s, almost 30 below zero up towards Saskatoon. But we've been mild ahead of this front, way mild into the teens, 20s. Denver checking in 40 ahead of that front. By this afternoon, the front continues working eastward, and it does cross Lake Superior around lunchtime. And it looks cool enough for mainly snow in places like the Keweenaw Peninsula and along roughly the northern half of Upper Michigan. Meanwhile, we watch that wintry mix through much of south and central UP into our lunchtime, and then I think we dry things out. High pressure will start to elbow its way in towards the second half of the day, camped right overhead on your Saturday. Now, those gusty winds yesterday, they may have broken up some ice cover on Lake Superior, but all in all, the thing is still essentially frozen over. So we may be susceptible to some light to moderate lake effect snow, especially through the Keweenaw on your Saturday. We warm up, turns mild again by Sunday. Next front works in. That'll trigger perhaps some mixed precipitation, a little snow Sunday into Monday. Look how mild we are today. Not a whole lot of opportunity for sunshine, but highs do work to around seasonal. In fact, just above our average for this time of year. Temperatures generally at or above the freezing point, though I think highs will peak right around 2 p.m. and then we start to see falling temperatures. It stays coolest across the east end to around that freezing point. And look how cool we get tonight, especially across the western UP as cold air filters in. North to northwest winds, breezy at times, and that'll change any mixed precipitation over to snow. Meanwhile, we do dry out nicely. That high pressure will clear things out well enough. Looks like another cool day on your Saturday, and there may be a lingering snowflake along the Superior shoreline and through the Keweenaw. All in all, lots of sunshine. TV 6-day forecast, mild Sunday and Monday. Look at Monday. It's kind of a roller coaster ride of temperatures, as you can see. There may be some mixed precipitation as we start the work week, and then we cool way back once again to below average. Looks like an unsettled weather pattern for the foreseeable future. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.